Vitamin Junkie! Hello everybody, this is the Vitamin Junkie, and what we're going to be looking at today is a B-complex. More specifically, this is Super B-complex by Nature Made. In this video I'm going to show you why this is not my first choice for a B-complex, and if you stick around towards the end I'll show you what my actual first choice would be. But let's get started by taking a look at this label. Right off the bat we can see that they're tablets. I generally don't take tablets, I use capsules because tablets may not dissolve properly, especially in elderly people or people who are not producing enough stomach acid or enough digestive enzymes. So right off the bat, this is a no-no. We want them in capsules. Another reason why tablets are bad is because, and we'll see this later, is because in the production of the product, they have to use a bunch of binders and things to keep it in the tablet form, and a bunch of things to help it to break apart whenever you swallow it. That's, I think, is unnecessary. So capsules are better. So that's a negative. Nature Made, just a little background about the company. It started, I believe, in the 70s by a pharmacist, and it was bought out by a Japanese pharmaceutical company. Otsuka Pharmaceutical Company in Japan bought them out in 1989. Anyways, let's check out this label. Is there anything else worth mentioning here? Just a little bit of marketing, value size. This is interesting with vitamin C. We'll get into that in a second. Let's take a look at the supplement facts just to see what all the nutrients in here are. So I really don't know why they put that vitamin C in there. I really don't know. It's a B-complex. I don't know why you need vitamin C. But anyways, there's a little bit of vitamin C in there. We have thiamine, which is your vitamin B1, riboflavin, which is vitamin B2, and these are in, this is per one tablet, and this is in ample amounts. Plenty of vitamin B1, plenty of vitamin B2, 156% of your niacin. Got vitamin B6 in 118%. Folate, 167%, and vitamin B12 is 625, biotin, and pantothenic acid, and a little bit of calcium, which is probably used as one of the binding agents, but they just added in the ingredients too to make it look good. Let's take a look at what form these B vitamins are in. And actually it looks like they have all of the B vitamins are here, so that's good. Whenever I'm choosing a B complex, one of the first things I look for, like the fastest way to know if it's a good product, is by looking at what form the B12 is in. And in this case, it's in the form of cyanocobalamin. Now, cyanocobalamin, it's not bad for you, but it's hooked up, it has, by B12 is cobalamin. And then any vitamin or any mineral has to be hooked up to something else to keep it stable at room temperature and normal pressures. So in this case, they're hooking up cobalamin to cyanide. That's what it is. So whenever you're taking this, you're taking a small amount of cyanide. Now that's not an issue because toxicity is based on the dosage. So it's dose dependent. So the amount of cyanide in here is very negligible, but why I don't like the cyanocobalamin form is because there's better forms out there, and the form that I usually use is methylcobalamin. Methylcobalamin is cobalamin hooked up to a methyl group, and in the body can use the methyl group as a detoxifier. So if you take the cyanocobalamin form, it's just kind of like a waste. The cyanide is a waste. And if you took it the methylcobalamin form, you're actually getting like double benefit. You're getting a methyl group and a cobalamin group, and it costs the manufacturers a little more to put that in there, but that's like a real quick way if like you're just quickly looking for a good B complex. Just look at the supplement facts here, and if it says cyanocobalamin, no way, get methylcobalamin. The next thing I look for as a quick way to tell if it's a good product, good quality product, is what form the folate is in. In this case, it's in the form of folate. Now, that's okay for most people, but some individuals have a genetic problem where they are unable to convert dietary folate into the active form, which is known as 5-MTHF or 5-methyltetrahydrofolic acid. So, and folic acid is used for a lot of things in the body. One of the main things it's used for in the body is to help your cells to make DNA. So as you may know, that your cells are constantly dividing every day. Some cells divide more than others, but when the cells divide, they have to make a copy of your DNA. And if you don't have enough of that folic acid, you're not going to be able to make copies of your DNA, and you're going to have a problem, especially if you are a pregnant woman and you have a developing fetus in your womb and there's not enough folic acid. Those cells aren't going to be able to divide properly, and the baby can end up having spinal cord issues later when after birth. So that's the second thing I look for. We're looking for 5-MTHF, and in video number 2 I talk more about this, so make sure you watch that video after this one. The next thing I look for is what form is the B6 in, and this one is just in the form of pyridoxine hydrochloride. I like it when it's in the form of P5P, but that's not a deal breaker. The main ones is the B12 and the folic acid. Next, let's take a look at the other ingredients here, because this is kind of a important issue for especially people who have sensitivities. But in this case, they have several things added to here, and like I mentioned in the beginning, some of these things they have to add to it because they're making it in a tablet form, and they got to make sure that that tablet stays compacted, and then they got to make sure that tablet will dissolve when it gets in your gut. It contains cellulose gel, which is just a plant fiber, hypromellose, aka hydroxymethylcellulose, which probably acts as an emulsifier in the mixing of the product. I'm okay with that one as well. Crosscarbamylose sodium is added to make the pill dissolve better. And magnesium stearate is in like everything. It's like a lubricating agent so that the pills don't stick to the machining. Silicone dioxide, that's okay too. That's just kind of like sand. It kind of helps it mix better. It's not a problem. It's only a problem if this is like gets into a powder form and you inhale it. It could cause lung inflammation in the lungs. And then the last ingredient is polyethylene glycol, which is also known as PEG. That's a preservative, and I really don't think that's a necessary ingredient. And they do a little bit of marketing up here. No color added, which is good. No artificial flavors. Gluten-free in case you have a gluten issue. And let's see here. Dose is 1 tablet daily with a meal. If you take it without a meal, it might cause upset stomach. So, like I said before, I don't recommend this one as a primary choice. I would choose something a little better. Let me show you what product that I would prefer. This one is Active BComplex by Integrative Therapeutics. And this is one of the professional brands. With the professional brands, you know you're going to get things that don't have a bunch of unnecessary ingredients, and that everything is going to be in a better form here. So let's see here. The B12 is in methylcobalamin. See that one right there? And then the folic acid is in the L-quadrafolic. I'll talk about this in video number 2, but this is a proprietary blend of the 5-methyltetrahydrofolate. So this product is a superior product to the Super BComplex. Let me see what other ingredients are in here. Vegetable capsule. It has the hydroxymethylcellulose, which is plant fiber, calcium laurate, and the silicone dioxide. 1 to 2 capsules daily. This is a better product than this. That's all I have for you today. If you have any questions or comments, make sure to put those down in the comments section. If you would like me to give my opinion on any specific products, please list those down in the comments as well, and I'll try to make videos on those. If you like the video, consider giving it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and click the bell so that you don't miss out on my future videos. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.